You asking the questions?
Yeah. Right. We're here with Cameron and Marcus. Cameron is the founder of Bend It Like Birmingham project. Marcus is a volunteer. Cameron, can you tell us a bit about the project?
Yeah, the project started in 2007. Just started on the back of the great work Ashram did in securing some funding through Sport England and Football Foundation. And now, 2.5 years on, we engage with over 500 participants across the 5 areas on a weekly basis. We do all sorts of sports, so I know the project's called Bend It Like Birmingham. It's got a bit of a football theme, but we do a lot more than football. So you got involved in cricket, netball, arts and crafts, dancing, Asian beauty, all sorts of things that basically engaging people. We try to empower local people to challenge themselves, to become better people, become healthier, basically become more involved in their communities, become local leaders. And just speaking about local leaders, we have Marcus here today, who's Marcus Allen, who's a young local leader in one of the areas we work in, which is Spark Hill, Sparkbrook, Moseley, Whole Green sort of area. Marcus has been volunteering for 2.5, 3 years now, ever since the project started, and he's also in college doing a FA coaching award, and he helps on most of the sessions, and he's also bringing on new young leaders to get involved with the project as well. So I'm going to let Marcus say a bit about what he does and what he's been involved in.
Marcus, how did you get involved in the project yourself?
Saw one of the leaflets in a shop and rang him up and see if I was allowed to come. So it's just
okay. So you found a flyer from advertising.
Yeah.
Cool. What sort of stuff do you get involved in?
I'm currently doing a FA level 2 coaching course at college, which I got inspired from this project to do. So I'm doing some of this coaching course at college, and I'm also doing coaching with the sessions that's been held.
Okay, so you're doing football coaching, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What sort of age range are you working with?
At the moment, it's just like young kids around under 12s, so.
Yeah, and he also on a Friday as well. There's kids his age as well. So on a Friday he helps, because he's obviously been there and from word go. Everybody knows him. He's like he's a local face. He's like a local icon, and people know him. So he's on a Friday. He helps coaches in terms of setting up equipment, picking teams, giving out bibs, and also he identifies young people who can become like him. So like people like a few of the guys in the session, like you got Ali, what's his name, Leon, and his brother as well. So and Abdul, people like that have been around for a while as well, and that look up to Marcus. He's trying to bring them on as well, so making them young leaders. It might be a good idea if they might want to go on a level 1 as well, so just to inspire them more, get them a feel of what it's all about, coaching and mentoring. So there's a lot to get involved in.
Yeah, definitely sounds good. How many volunteers have you got all together working for the project?
At the moment we've got just over 80 volunteers across the 5 areas, and these volunteers range from 16 all the way up to 50, and it's male and females, and it's volunteering not just in football, it's other sports, and not just sports as well. It's volunteering around just basic stuff around washing kit. So we're playing on a Saturday, we've got local moms washing our kits, which is inspiring as well, because they're getting involved, the kids are playing. But what I think the best thing about the project at the moment is we're impacting on local lives. So it's not just one individual, we're trying to impact on a whole family. So we're trying to work with every member of the family. So if we're engaging with the young kid through the football session, the daughter's turning up to our health and fitness sessions, the father's turning up to the dad's football session, the mother's helping with admin, or she's turning up to the arts and craft or one of the fitness sessions. So what we've got there is we're impacting on the whole family. So it's easier to engage with a family than it is just with an individual. So if we have to tackle any sort of barriers or if there's any obstacles, we can talk to the mother and get through to the son, or the other way around. So that's the best thing about the project. We've impacted on not just an individual now, we're impacting on families, and when you impact on an individual and a family, you're impacting on the whole community.
Yeah. Yeah, you say it's impacting the people it's working for as well, but Marcus, how do you think it's impacted you working, doing the work, getting involved in such responsibility?
Me a lot, because I want to get involved in more football, because that's what I want to do when I'm older as a career. And not only that, before I started doing this, I was just on the streets messing about with my mates, so it's helped me get more fit as well.
Okay.
Stop getting in trouble.
As well as that, when Marcus walks around, so when you just say imagine you go to the local shop, everyone knows you.
Yeah.
So I mean, everyone would just like, I see Marcus sometimes, we might bump into each other. We're like having a conversation, and there's probably about 4 or 5 of the guys talking about the same thing. So we're talking about football, who's on top of the Premier League, or what happened at the last night's game. And all of a sudden, you got 5, 6 people around us talking about the same thing, because everyone starts knowing you, because you're running a session or you're running an activity, and people are turning up. They know what's happening. The flyers are around. So the as well as the advertisement, it's actually happening. It's for real, and people are just always engaging. So what you've already taken out is kids getting involved in fights or getting involved in arguments, or and like I just said, we're at the local shop. So do you think the local shop have benefited from the session as well? Just the local shop, like just imagine college stores now. Do you think have they benefited from the sessions?
Yeah, because the football pitch is only a few minutes away from the shop, so to get more business when people need it.
Exactly. What about stuff around kids messing around? They won't mess around now, will they? Because they know that they know you, and as well as that, that's where they hang out before the session and after the session as well. So people get to know these faces, and I think the kids become more polite. Don't you think that at the end of the session, normally I always see 15, 20 kids outside that shop, and I've never ever I've heard them complain about these kids, because are they just like being nice because they coming to the session, or is it just got to know each other? What do you reckon?
A bit of both, really, because they've got to go to the session to meet new people.
New people,
Yeah, so it's like, so you're just mainly in one area where you work, or is it like a few areas you're travelling around Birmingham?
Yeah. Well, with Marcus as well, talk about the Chardin session. Marcus has been to Chardin.
Okay.
He's also been to Farm Park, I think, once as well. Done sessions there. Marcus was about to get involved in a tournament that was last week, wasn't it? That tournament, Talib's tournament. But we unfortunately couldn't get enough players. So through engaging with just maybe a couple of areas, he's now expanded out to getting people to know from all different areas.
Okay.
And we took a group of kids to Wembley, didn't we? Talk about what happened there. Was that any good?
Yeah, Wembley was good, because it's a new experience for me, because I never been to a big stadium before, so
okay.
It's a new experience.
What was the Wembley trip about? You just go just a visit, or?
It's just a tour around the stadium to get a feel of what it looks like.
Was that like the people you're working with, or is it volunteers as well?
People I'm working with.
Working with, okay, cool. So were you kind of leading, sort of it, or Okay, cool.
Yes, I think that was another an outing or a fun day that you can say. Again, the whole sort of reason behind the day was engagement. People getting to know each other, and we're just using another form of, or another method of engagement. So it's not just kicking the ball around. We were saying, well, how will you start engaging with others when there isn't a ball? So you're using tools such as you're actually trying to talk to people. You're trying to get to know what they do. You're trying to get to know their background. So normally it's football, and you're just calling out their name, and then it's easier to talk, isn't it? Because you're using the football as a tool of engagement. So this time we were using stuff like hobbies. They're going to Wembley. Everyone supports England. People start asking, who's your favourite footballer? So Marcus went straight up to Gerrard, took a picture with Gerrard's shirt, and a few guys ran straight to Gerrard as well. And that straight away, you support Gerrard? Obviously he's better. And a few players went to other players to take pictures next to their shirts. Again, straight away, people started clicking.
So getting more comfortable.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So